Have you ever opened a website just to look at one item and somehow ended up with a full shopping cart? Maybe you walked into a store needing one thing and walked out with 5 things you never planned to buy. You might have told yourself, it was on sale, I saved money, or I might need it someday. But the truth is, many purchases are not random. They are influenced by carefully designed strategies created to encourage you to spend more. Retailers understand human behavior. They understand emotions, timing, convenience, and psychology. They know that the right message, the right placement, or the right discount can turn a simple purchase into an impulse decision. This does not mean every company is doing something wrong. It means you need to understand the game being played. When you understand how shopping triggers work, you can make better decisions with your money. Today, we are breaking down why overspending happens, how online stores and physical retailers encourage you to buy more, and the simple strategies you can use to protect your wallet. The goal is not to stop shopping forever. Money should be enjoyed. The goal is to stop shopping without intention. Every dollar you spend is a dollar that cannot be saved, invested, or used toward your financial goals. The difference between financial stress and financial progress is often not one huge decision. It is the thousands of small decisions we make every week. Learning how retailers influence your decisions gives you the power to slow down, think clearly, and decide whether a purchase actually adds value to your life. Once you understand these strategies, you stop being controlled by marketing and start becoming the person who controls where your money goes. Retailers use psychology because human beings are emotional decision makers. We like convenience. We respond to urgency. We want to feel like we are getting a good deal. These natural tendencies can make us vulnerable to overspending. One of the biggest strategies used online is the urgency trap. You have probably seen messages like only 2 left in stock, sale ends in 10 minutes, or 20 other people are viewing this item. These messages create pressure. They make your brain believe that waiting means losing an opportunity. The problem is that urgency often removes the most important part of a financial decision, thinking. When you feel rushed, you are less likely to ask, do I actually need this? Or was this part of my plan? Another powerful strategy is the discount illusion. Retailers know that people love feeling like they are saving money. A product marked down from $100 to $60 feels like a win, but the question you need to ask is not, how much did I save? The better question is, how much did I spend? Saving 40% on something you did not need is still spending money. Physical stores use similar techniques. Have you noticed how popular items are often placed at eye level? Retailers know that what you see first is more likely to get your attention. End caps, checkout displays, and strategically placed products are designed to encourage additional purchases. Even the layout of a store can influence your behavior by guiding you through areas filled with tempting products. Understanding these techniques does not mean you have to avoid stores or websites completely. It simply means you become aware of the influences around you. Once you recognize the strategy, you can slow down and make decisions based on your goals instead of marketing pressure. The best way to fight overspending is not relying on willpower. Willpower disappears when you are tired, stressed, distracted, or emotional. Instead, you need a system. The first strategy is the 24-hour rule. Before purchasing something that was not planned, wait 24 hours. Give yourself time to separate emotion from logic. Many impulse purchases lose their excitement once the immediate feeling disappears. That item that seemed impossible to live without yesterday may not feel important tomorrow. The second strategy is the marketing override question. Before you buy, ask yourself, would I still want this if there was no sale? This question is powerful because it exposes whether you are buying the product or reacting to the marketing. Many people confuse a discount with an opportunity. A sale only benefits you if the purchase was already something you needed or planned to buy. The third strategy is the purpose test. Ask yourself, what specific job does this item perform in my life? If you cannot explain exactly why you need it, it probably does not deserve your money. Another helpful strategy is creating friction between yourself and purchases. Remove saved payment methods from websites. Unsubscribe from unnecessary promotional emails. Avoid browsing shopping apps when you are bored. These small changes make impulse spending slightly harder, which gives your logical brain more time to take control. Successful money management is not about being perfect. It is about creating systems that make good decisions easier. When you add friction to unnecessary spending and create rules around purchases, you protect yourself from making emotional decisions that hurt your financial goals. One of the biggest traps in shopping is believing that every deal is automatically good. Retailers have mastered the art of making spending feel like saving. You see a discount, a coupon, or a limited time offer, and your brain immediately starts thinking about what you are gaining instead of what you are spending. But a deal is only valuable when it helps you achieve a goal. Buying something you do not need at 50% off does not create financial progress. It creates unnecessary spending. Another common trap is upgrading. You may already own something that works perfectly, but marketing convinces you that the newer version will make your life better. A new phone, a newer car, upgraded clothing, or the latest technology can all create pressure to constantly replace things, instead of appreciating what you already have. This cycle can lead to lifestyle creep, where your spending increases every time your income increases. The challenge is that modern shopping is designed to keep you focused on what you do not have. Advertisements show the perfect lifestyle, the newest products, and the experiences you could have if you simply purchase one more thing. The solution is shifting your focus from consumption to intention. Before buying something, ask if it supports the life you are trying to build. Does this purchase help me reach my goals? Does it improve my quality of life in a meaningful way? Or am I buying because I am bored, stressed, or influenced by a marketing message? These questions help you take back control. You do not need to avoid spending money. You need to make sure your spending reflects your priorities. When you control your purchases, you keep more money available for the things that truly matter. The biggest financial shift happens when you stop seeing yourself as someone who needs to resist temptation and start seeing yourself as the gatekeeper of your money. Every dollar that comes into your life should have a purpose. Some dollars pay bills. Some build savings. Some create investments. Some provide enjoyment. The important thing is that you decide where those dollars go, instead of allowing marketing to decide for you. Shopping itself is not the problem. Mindless shopping is the problem. There is nothing wrong with buying things you enjoy when those purchases fit within your financial plan. The goal is not restriction. The goal is control. Financially successful people are not successful because they never spend money. They are successful because they spend intentionally. They understand the difference between a want and a priority. They understand the difference between a good deal and a distraction. They understand that every purchase is a trade-off. When you spend money on one thing, you are choosing not to use that money somewhere else. This awareness changes how you shop. Instead of asking, "Can I afford this?" you start asking, "Is this the best use of my money?" That question creates a completely different mindset. It shifts you from being a consumer, reacting to advertisements, into someone actively building a financial future. The goal is not to remove enjoyment from life. The goal is to make sure your money supports the life you actually want. When you learn to recognize shopping psychology, you become harder to influence. You stop chasing every deal. You stop feeling pressure to keep up. You start making decisions based on your goals, values, and future. Overspending does not happen because people are weak with money. It happens because we live in an environment designed to encourage constant purchasing. Retailers understand psychology, emotions, and human behavior. But once you understand those same strategies, you can make better decisions. Remember the biggest tools. Slow down before buying. Question every deal. Use the 24-hour rule. Remove unnecessary shopping triggers, and make sure every purchase has a purpose. Your money represents your time, your effort, and your future opportunities. Protecting your money is not about being cheap. It is about respecting the goals you are working toward. The next time you see a countdown timer, a clearance sign, or a limited time offer, pause and ask yourself, am I buying this because I need it, or because someone convinced me I need it? That simple question can save you thousands of dollars over your lifetime. Comment below and tell me, what is the biggest shopping trigger you struggle with? Online shopping, sales, food delivery, impulse purchases. Your answer may help someone else recognize their own habits. Keep learning, keep improving, keep making smarter financial decisions, because we are building real financial progress, one step at a time. If you want to stop overspending and start making your money work harder for you, subscribe to the Daily Yield and join a community focused on building better financial habits. Comment below, I'm taking control, if you are ready to change your spending habits.